Welcome to another episode of the Safari Frequency. I'm your host, Joseph Wanjeri.
My name is Noel Milanya.
So today I want us to talk about something serious.
Yes.
There is this thing about leaving the paradise at home to chase postcards abroad. So in a nutshell, that is, the episode will be about local travel. Talking about why we prefer or we promote domestic tourism or local tourism. I don't know, Noel, what's your take on domestic tourism and local tourism?
Yes, I mean, there's a lot of people think that or like traveling abroad and they leave their own country. They believe that here in Kenya we don't have a lot of attractions to visit, mostly because how I see it or how I view it, they deem it fancy to travel outside Kenya, you know.
Si lazima ukuwe na dondo travel. Well, lazima ukuwe na some money, but you don't need to be loaded for you to start traveling.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for them, their perception is you have to have a lot of money, accumulate a lot of money, and then they don't want to use that money here. They want to use that money in Dubai. Wale watu wa Dubs, ati mimi nataka kwenda Dubs. Na nataka kwenda Dubs na hajaenda Masai Mara, hajaenda Diani, hajaenda Lamu. Unaonaje hiyo story?
So if you ask any random young person, or let's pivot from the young, we will come to the young people traveling. But if you ask the typical person, their bucket list of the places they'd want to visit, something that's high on their bucket list, haitakuwa anything in Kenya.
Yes.
Like if even the people who are passionate about travel, things that are high on their bucket list, not all of them, not to pigeonhole everyone kwa hiyo category, people who don't appreciate the things we have locally, but wapata mtu their bucket list ni kwenda Spain, Singapore.
I have a friend mwenye anataka kwenda South Africa. We, utapigwa huko South Africa. Hawataki huko. Hebu enda nini? Turkana kwanza.
Hiyo pia ni kitu kingine. We will talk about the challenges facing travel in Africa, or traveling within Africa. There's a whole episode about that, traveling within Africa, and why it is so hard to travel within Africa than it is to travel outside Africa.
Na nilikuwa nasikia kwenda Dubai manze ni rahisi.
It is cheaper to fly to Dubai than it is to fly to South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fact. You can check it up. Check a flight on Fly Emirates. Saizi Dubai ni hot cake, akuendeki saizi, but it's easier for you to go to Dubai or Singapore or Malaysia, or even China, excuse, than it is for you to fly to South Africa. Do you know that there are some African countries, actually most of them, that you have to fly out of Africa to fly to an African country?
Oh God.
Don't know if you've ever heard about that analogy. Yeah. For instance, you want to go to, say what, Namibia. You want to fly to Namibia.
Ghana.
And you're using, but here it's also, we've not invested a lot on our airlines. First of all, it's very expensive to fly with our own airlines.
Yes.
Ukipata mse ana fly na KQ across borders, uni mse ako loaded. Like it is very easier, because why would you go for KQ and Fly Emirates iko hapo inakupatia a cheaper rate? But you see there's something called port of call. So an airline, most of them have, say you're flying with Qatar or Fly Emirates, lazima iende kwa its home, it's where it's home. Say you're flying, kama route inaenda huko, because ndege ni katu matatu, ile tu iko huko kwa hewa, inabeba kila mtu mwenye ni nganya iko kwa hewa. So kama unaenda Namibia, unapata umefly to Dubai kwanza, then you fly to Namibia, to wherever it is you're going. So that's one of the challenges. We'll talk about that on another episode. So today we are going to talk about traveling in Kenya and why most people don't do it. We're also going to share some of our stories of the best places we've been to, why you should go there. So there is this thing where hiyo yenye tulianza tukisema on your bucket list, just be honest with yourself where you'd like to go. Napata mse you just want to go to those destinations zenye ziko hapa kwetu kina Dubai. I have nothing against them. Personally, we sell them. Singapore. Barabara ya kwenda Singapore wewe. Anyway. But unapata you've not been to your local paradise. Unataka kuchase hizo postcards zenye ziko out of your way. It is good. We have nothing against traveling abroad. Actually, personally, I recommend it because you get a different perspective about life and everything in between. But sasa, let's talk about traveling within Kenya. Why is it important? Why do we do it? What have we done? Where have we been to? And how has it changed our perspective or how we look at travel as a whole?
Yeah.
Unapata msee ajui ama maybe they know ama they've heard about it but they've never been to. Ama unapata msee, for instance, tuchukue Kisumu as a case study. Kisumu has, when you're local man, able to list some things in Kisumu zenye people don't know about ama people know about. Then to follow up from hapo.
First of all, it's so important to know your country, and it's so important to know most attractions that are in your country. Unaona, Kisumu itself is in the westernmost part of Kenya.
Wanaitanga Western Circuit.
Yes, Western Circuit. Yes. Europe. And Kisumu is blessed to have one of the biggest natural resources in the country and in the entire continent, in Africa, you know. And one of it is the Nam Lolwe. It is known as Lake Victoria. I like to call it Nam Lolwe because I think that is the original name, you know.
Yeah.
I believe that is the original name.
It is not believe, it is what, when if tuanza kuingia kwa history na social studies.
Yes.
That's what the ancestors of this place called this place when they came from wherever. Mulitoka wapi?
Barrel Gazelle, you know, in down in South Sudan.
Congo. Mulitoka South Sudan.
South Sudan huko juu. Unaona, at a place called,
that's what they called it.
Yeah.
So Lake Victoria. Yeah. Like we said, it's a whole demystifying episode.
Yes.
Yeah, the colonized attractions that we have that were given colonizer names that we will dig deep and dive into demystifying those and educating people on what those places were called. So you're saying something about Kisumu having the biggest resource?
Yes. And it having one of the biggest resources. It's one of the undertapped natural resources. It has a lot of islands. I am told there are up to 60 islands, but the ones that I know are 6, you know, 5 to 6. We have beautiful islands, and one of the islands in Kisumu County is Ndere Island National Park. It's an island of beauty and serenity. That is how it was named by KWS. In 2010, I think there was a campaign that was launched in 2010 by Kenya Wildlife Service, the Island of Beauty and Serenity. And it is an island of beauty. I know you've been there. We've done
and maybe to add on that,
yes,
it's the only national park in Kenya that's on an island.
Sure.
Tu venye tunasemanga Nairobi is the only NNP park. Nairobi National Park is the only park within a capital city.
Yes.
So Ndere Island is the only national park.
Yes.
That's an island.
That's an island. And it's so beautiful, it's so scenic. And I feel like there's a lot of people, even within Kisumu, citizens and residents in Kisumu who've not gone to that island to just experience the island. You can camp in that island. You can picnic in the island. You can, hold meetings. You can do your wedding there.
Yeah, it's very
Personally, I'm planning to
do a wedding in
do a wedding.
Sema tu utaki watu wakuje, unatakaje wedding kwa island?
Sitaki mkwama manze. Mimi nataka nikishajaza water bus yangu ama nini yangu boti yangu, sitaki nataka tu nikuwe hapo na wanyama na only invites. No.
Yeah, invite only, but
Yes.
like it's a place, it's barely 30 minutes from Kisumu.
Yeah.
That is if you go by boat.
Yeah.
Also, that's another challenge that we have is the infrastructure of accessing. We will talk about the challenges of why most people don't travel locally.
Yes.
I think that's one of them.
One of them is accessibility. Yes.
Like getting to that
I
island
agree with you.
is a hassle.
Yes. Another attraction that we have in Kisumu, apart from the lake, we have, of course, Impala National Park, we have Kit Mikayi, you know, we have hidden gems like Abundu Caves, you know, we have Mabungo Caves, you know, we have so many places. Luanda Magere, traditional heritage site.
Yeah, there's one just here that we love going to, the Monkey Rock.
Yes, Monkey Rock or Nandi Rocks. Yes.
From here, and now they did the sad thing.
Yeah.
Let me say it's a sad thing. Is you will ask for directions. Let's say go to the Kisumu CBD and ask for directions for going to Monkey Rock, and someone will look at you like, what? Monkey Rock hizo ndo vitu gani? Monkey Rock manade.
Na unajua ukisimama hata tao hivi unaweza
It's there, like you can see it. It's because for the people who've never been to Kisumu, Kisumu borders Nandi County.
Yes.
Like Monkey Rock is on Nandi Hills. It's like a strip of hills. So it's a natural boundary between the Nandi community and the Luo community.
Yes.
So there's
the
a
Nandi
lot of
County
culture, a lot of history on those hills.
Yeah.
Then the rock, it's just majestic, just a rock that looks like a monkey, depending on the angle that you look at it from. But it's something that should have a route that's mapped out. It's something that should be well marketed by the proper government bodies. But no, there's no sign.
Yes.
If you look on Google Maps, it's there. So someone mapped the route. But every time you go there, you have to chart a new route, because the one that uliacha last time haiko, either ilimea bush ama watu walilima. So there is the government aspect of it and what they need to do to support the local tourism.
Yes.
There's a lot that needs to be done, and we'll talk about that. So about the islands, you said something about the islands that we have on Lake Victoria. There is some islands zenye ziko huko
Homa Bay County.
Homa Bay.
Yes, Homa Bay.
And I have been to places in this country. I can say that
You're well traveled.
Nimezurura. Meaning I'm a professional mzururaji.
Yeah.
I've not been to all the places. Hata nilikuwa napigia hesabu juzi. Nikaona there's a lot that needs to there's a lot of places that we need to go to. That personally I need to go to. Like mimi ni mzururaji, but there is like I'm from Lamu.
Yeah.
Once again, accent msiniulize iko wapi. But location nyuma ya ID inasema Lamu.
Lamu County.
Lamu County. So ideally,
and that explains why you've adapted also to Kisumu.
Yeah, because of the lake.
Yes, proximity to water bodies.
Yeah. So Lamu na Kisumu ni over 1,000 kilometers apart. Na nilikuwa tu napiga my own personal analysis, nikaona I've only explored some parts of the lower part of the country.
Yeah.
Kwenda north, up of the equator, the farthest nimefika ni Samburu na Nyuki hapo.
That we've been planning to go.
Exactly. But sasa I'm digressing. So I'm saying like Lamu is an island. I've been to Lamu Island. Beautiful place. But there's an island huko Homa Bay inaitwa Takawiri.
Yes, Takawiri.
It's a very tiny thing that you can do a lap in like 2 hours. You're done.
2 hata ni mob. You can do it in 1 hour. And it's so beautiful. So
like the water is so clear. Like in Kokoyo Island, like you can see fish huko.
Literally. Like, it's not a lie.
I'm not exaggerating that thing.
Yeah.
Just look up Takawiri. There's some saizi imeanza kupata some traction because there's a hotel that was open there. Maybe one of these days we'll do a podcast when we find ourselves on the island.
We can do a podcast there. Yeah.
How beautiful Takawiri is.
I have a video on YouTube. I think we will put a link.
He will put a snippet or a link to that.
Or a link, yes.
Takawiri video, and you will see how beautiful that island is.
It's so beautiful.
Then there is some place we went to. Uli mentioned Abindu Caves.
Yeah.
Abindu is a shrine.
Yes.
For the Legio Maria sect.
Yes.
Same na Kitmikai.
Same to Kitmikai, yeah.
So there is once again culture, because Legio Maria.
Yes.
From scratch, it was started by, I don't know who started. I'm not well versed with the history of Legio Maria, but I know this much, that under their text, their prophets, everything.
It's a break.
It's a Luo.
It was a break from Catholic.
Yeah.
Because so most of it's even incantation of the songs and everything. It's just similar to Catholic. Yeah.
Yeah. So nikishi, there's a time nilikuwa naishi mali inaitwa Kisumu Ndogo in Nyali.
Yeah.
Na walikuwa na church hapo kando. It was not the best time of my life.
Spread mpaka Nyali.
That's a new thing Kisumu Ndogo.
Hiyo ni kitu sijui. Legio Maria iko hadi Nyali. Costo Buddha.
Costo. So it's a big sector. Maneiba wangu walikuwa naita watindi. Hizo mangoma zao za watindi.
Udundu.
Yeah. So the islands that we have, Kisumu has, or the western region, because now that's Homa Bay. Kisumu is a different county. And the whole, we've been to Odino Falls.
Yes.
In Sonto Miriu.
Odino Falls.
Uliza mtu hii Kisumu, Odino Falls iko wapi? Tuliteseka kupata mali ziko. Like we knew there is Odino Falls, but even the locals there, people who live close to that,
they don't know where the falls is.
Yeah. And there's a whole scenic waterfall that snakes through.
We just discovered it with you.
Yeah.
Yes,
we went for scouting, and we had the longest day of our life.
And we got lost at some point.
Also, that's another beauty about traveling locally.
Getting lost.
Now, that's for us. For us, as we're doing scouting for new places.
Adventure guys,
and getting lost, finding your way. Well, it is not very fun when you get lost in the bush. But
it's part of the thrill.
But it's part of the thrill.
Yeah.
Actually, you go to Mount Elgon or wherever, you get stuck. There's the whole adventure part of it.
Yeah.
That's not talked about enough. So yeah, now for me, mimi ni mtu wa mlima. I'm from the mountain. I grew up on the footsteps of the Abadeas. And do you know, I've never been to the Abadeas.
Wow.
I've not done Satima, I've not done Elephant Hill, I've not done...
you have to, man.
And they are like,
so
from where my grandmother's place is, where my mom comes from, where they used to go and get firewood, that forest is the Abadea forest. Like it's an extension of the Abadea forest. On a clear day, you could see Abadea. Venye tunaona lake hapa nyuma, like you can see the island. That's how it used to be. So I'm also a victim of not exploring
I wanted to say local. That, but nilikuwa nangoja tu niseme wewe
nijisulubishe.
Yani wewe travel places lakini home hujaenda.
Exactly, but when I used to live there,
viboko, my friend.
I was not into the tourism space. Hata hiyo story ya wanyama. Like getting the love for the wilderness.
Yeah.
This has come as I'm growing older. So my point is, hata nikivictimize the people here, because I live in Kisumu now, and people here don't know about their own attractions.
Yeah.
It's not just in Kisumu, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere, man.
So we need to change the narrative. We need to appreciate the places we have more and explore more.
I always say, when you want to start or pick up the habit of traveling, you have to start from your locality, where you're situated.
Yeah.
Unaona, where you live. The people who live near these attractions or some natural resources, I would love to call them like that. Lakini ajai discover. He or she doesn't know that just behind my house or my home or where I stay, there's this thing that can be is an attraction or can be sold as a tourism product, you know. You start with those places, you know. There's this place near Homa Hills. It's called
Abundu.
Abindu.
Is it Abindu and Abundu?
Yes.
So the shrine is Abundu.
Abundu, and then
the hot water
Abindu
springs. Abindu Springs.
Yes.
So this is one vowel.
Abindu Springs, and it's so beautiful. It's like the natural hot springs. You can go there and put your egg, and then it boils.
Basically, it's like we've been there, and even the soil erosion and everything.
Yes,
it's like a mini Hell's Gate.
It's a mini Hell's Gate.
Yeah.
Yes, and people don't know it.
Don't know about it.
Yeah.
Even Homa Hills, you've just mentioned Homa Hills.
Even Homa Hills.
You can see it from Kisumu. Like you can see it. I think it's the highest point in the western region.
Yes. Now it's the second highest point in the western region.
Because of Mount Elgon,
Because of Mount Elgon.
But now in the Luo Nyanza part, that's the highest point.
That's the highest point. Yeah.
And I remember with that's also another story of adventure, because we went there.
we got lost
and we had a local guide, but we
were the one who made that trail.
Exactly, like
we made that trail with the local guide.
Like
and the guide keeps on calling me and telling me, when are you coming again? There's no other group that has been there ever since we left there, and it is one of the places or the hikes that people, I think, need to. If you call yourself a passionate hiker and you living in Kisumu or in the western parts of Kisumu, after going to Nandi Rocks or Kajulu or going to Kakamega Forest, Lirhanda Hill, you have to go to Homa Hills.
Yeah.
Tell them how it's so scenic up there.
Like you can see the whole of Namlolwe from up there. You can, if your eyes are as good as mine, you can see Kisumu from a distance.
Literally from the summit, you can see the lake down there.
Yeah, and then in the distance, you see Kisumu stretched.
Yes.
It's quite the sight.
Yeah.
And then there is this what is it called? We went there sometime back. Mabungo rock tunnels.
Yes.
They're in Maseno.
Yeah.
Also another gem, sasa hiyo tunaweza ita officially, that's a hidden gem.
That's a hidden gem.
I think we started, we are the ones who pioneered the whole Mabungo rock tunnels thing.
Yeah.
It's just rocks piled up. Like you just go there and you marvel at the balance of the universe. You see, sasa nianze kuingia mambo za spirituality nini. Like you go there, it's just like Kitmikai. If you go to Kitmikai doesn't make physical sense. Like physics wise and gravity wise, doesn't make sense.
You
why are those rocks not falling apart?
You ask yourself a lot of questions. How was this? How did this happen?
Exactly. So there are now the rocks piled on top of each other.
Yes.
Now there are rock tunnels down there. There's a stream that passes beneath you.
Yes.
There are bats. You just go there and it's that is if you're not claustrophobic. Because if you're claustrophobic, then there are no caves. Like you can see the light streaming through the holes in the rock tunnels. So we call them. We actually think we named it Mabungo rock tunnels. So Mabungo is the name of the general area, the village.
Yeah.
Now that goes to why do we, apart from the money side of it, because we are businessmen, the both of us, we are in the tourism industry.
Yeah.
But for me, I think the reason why I love traveling so much is I'm a curious soul. Mi nayo maswali naulizanga. Like I said in the first episode, I didn't have a background or an educational background in tourism.
Yeah.
The travel part.
But hospitality and tourism is one thing.
Yeah, but hospitality, you're taught about hotels, managing a hotel, food and beverage service, food and production, housekeeping, front office. Hii mambo ya bush nimejifunza as I'm on the way. I think I posted some photo some time back ya how my very first safari and I was so clueless.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa tu najua this is an elephant, that's a lion, period. But now you see
nothing much about the background of
no history. I think it was in Amboseli.
Yeah.
I didn't know what's the meaning of the name Amboseli.
Yes.
If you go to Masai Mara, like there's a meaning behind Masai Mara. Yes. What does Masai Mara mean?
Even the deeper features about the animals, the characters of the animals,
the birds. I think
apart from
you can hear bird.
Yeah.
That's also another part that you're fascinated
birding.
birding, bird watching, wildlife photography.
Yes.
Like we have a tree here. I don't know whether it's very visible.
It's
You
visible.
See, this tree with white, looks sort of white.
Yeah.
It's not white. The bottom is white. Then the top is
green,
darker shade of green.
And then the branches are a little bit red.
Yeah, reddish.
Yeah.
Depends.
Reddish,
Sisi wanaume na marangi tricks kidogo. Yeah. But this is a species of a croton tree.
Yeah, croton tree. Yeah.
So if you go to the Masai Mara, it's a shrub, sort of. It's not a tree per se, because unaona vinamea tu ka shrubs. So you go there, unapata a local guy anakwambia, like this tree is medicinal, ama like no, this specific one is a bug repellent. Unaona hapa mali tuko lake iko pale.
Yes.
You will not see a single mosquito under this tree.
You will never see mosquitoes under this tree.
Not one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Na hizi ni ningejulia wapi?
Ungejulia wapi? And the Masais use it as a repellent.
Yeah, so ideally if you just take, sijui kama unaweza fikia hiyo moja.
Yes.
But just a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. So you see these leaves. So you see it's green on one side, then each side. Now this is the side that repels the bugs. So if you do, they just crush it. They crush the leaf like that. Then you see, I don't know if you can see the paste. These white things. That's a very nice smell, minty smell. So you just rub this on yourself.
Others don't like that smell, man.
It's a minty smell, but anyway, put it.
You rub yourself.
You rub yourself with it like that. Yeah. Now you see, I think now this will be more visible. So the white stuff and that smell repels mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Like we have remedy.
Nature, man.
All around us.
You don't have to use chemicals on your body to repel.
Yeah. And
insects.
Then you see, give me a leaf. See the way it is like this. So if you look, it's spread like this because it's we are in a cool place.
Yes.
But if you go and it is sunny, like this one folds in on itself like this during the day. So ukienda chini ya mti kaa kuna jua, it's cool. But sasa pia wanyama wanajuanga hivyo, so you have to check.
And that's why the lions are
exactly. Most of the photos you see of a lion or spottings you see of a lion during the day.
Yes.
They're under this tree.
In Masai Mara or in Amboseli or anywhere. Yeah.
Under this tree.
Yeah.
Because it self-regulates the air around it.
Yes. It provides shade. It also repels the insects from
the lions.
From the lions,
yeah. Especially the sesaflies.
Yeah.
So you see, there is the small things, and for you to be able to appreciate, or ndio uweze kutoka kwa nyumba, you go and explore that local attraction that's near you. Yeah. You need to have that curiosity.
Curiosity, man. I concur with you.
Yeah, that's the only way you'll be able to appreciate adventure.
Yeah.
And unaendanga, sometimes you will go, say you are with clients, hizo big cats mnazitafuta mzipati. Utapigia client story gani kama you don't know some small things.
Yeah.
There are guides in this industry. With time we'll start hosting even the guides,
the guides
that we work with.
They tell us their perspective.
And everything I know, basically kwenda shule, I've learned from people.
Yes.
The guides, the local guys. And unapata mtu, there is, mimi nilikuwa tunajua hizi tunazitanga sikiriri. The ants.
Yeah, the ants.
So you find someone knows the different variations of each and every ant, butterflies, birds, trees. So the curiosity, you need to be curious for you to be able to travel.
Yes.
And enjoy whatever it is you're doing.
And talking about the ants, the curiosity, I think the curiosity ndio inafanya sisi wenyewe as even Kenyans or as Africans, we don't know the importance of things, animals, insects that we have around.
Yeah.
And that's why we harm them, and or other people come to poach. Like you the other day you saw somebody
was taking safari fire safari ants.
Yes. Akapatwa nao pale kwa airport. Unaona? Na ni mamilioni, my friend.
Yeah, because they are rare species. They're only found in Africa.
Yes.
So it's what they call them, exotic.
Exotic, so yes.
But yeah, so...
And we have a lot of insects. We have a lot of animals that we don't know their importance. Exactly. You know?
Like the other day, when I was in, was it in Savo? So you see the ant hills.
Yes.
Kichugu. Kichugu napata mtu anakwambia, Like these, you can judge the temperature, the climate of a place by the size of the anthill. The shorter it is,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the shorter it is. If you look at the anthills around Kisumu, they are this size.
They are so short.
They're short because it's cooler here. But if you go to Savo, they're even taller than me. Because it's hotter.
When you go to Kakamega Forest, it's so small.
On the ground because it's cool.
Yeah.
The shorter the anthill, the cooler the place.
Now you know. Don't say you didn't know. You don't know. Yeah.
They are so important, especially in places like Masai Mara and Savo, with this minimal tree coverage. Like they aerate the soil. And they regulate soil erosion because they pack the soil together, so it's very difficult for that soil to be swept away. Like it's a very tiny animal but have a vital importance. So one thing I also realized that I started doing, nilikuwa naonanga nika ni maringo kitambo. See, something very simple, littering pisses me off these days. If littering doesn't piss you off, I think personally,
man,
a person who litters tells me a lot about your IQ.
Yes.
You nipelekeni mali mtanipeleka. But for me, a person who litters says a lot about you as a person. So you see, a small thing, I never used to care about littering until you get into this space and you go and see
the impact of the impact of littering and
enda kwa beach kai imechafuka. Like you go and see all
inakaa vibaya sana. Inakaa vibaya sana.
It starts there, like take care of the environment.
I think it starts from also home.
Because personal level.
Mimi ushanga, why would somebody throw a plastic or just litter around? Because you know, even throwing food, maybe a banana peel randomly, of course it's biodegradable, but then just throwing it where you're not supposed to throw it is still littering. I don't know. I don't know why people litter around outside their homes. Ukiwa kwa nyumba yako, in your home or in your house, you have a litter bin. Sindio? Why do you control your littering in your own house or in your own home, but then when you step outside your house or outside your compound, you just start throwing things.
So it is being out kudanganyi, unaweza kuwa mrembo kupindukia. Sasa niingia
lakini
but the moment you litter, you change my whole perspective.
Man. So
don't litter.
I think we've so much digressed, but coming back to your
tuachane na mambo ya littering to see makasiriko. So I think also another reason why people don't travel locally as much is the perspective that has been fed into people that you need money. Like I said, you need money, just not a lot of it. I think the whole marketing strategies that have been pushed down our throats, or the most posh places that we have, are luxury places or expensive places or exclusive places. So you feel like you will not get a good experience from your local places. But that's not true.
That's not true, man.
Like we have, now this is us marketing ourselves, we have trips that cost you less than 2,000.
Less than 2,000 a day trip.
And you will go and make memories for days.
Yes. Na tutakuacha njaa. We don't leave you hungry. We feed you, we take you there, we bring you back home safely, you know.
But also, you sasa leave the business out of the picture. But we are businessmen at the end of the day. We'll be terrible businessmen if we didn't market ourselves. But now, for instance, let's say there's a boom in the solo travel space.
Yes.
Like I was in the mtakuwa tu mnasikia I was in the Masai Mara last week or last week but one. I don't know when this episode will air. So point is I was there with some clients, and then at dinner a random babe just walked in by herself. She's a Kenyan babe. So I was very curious to know, because we've been doing this for for the longest, I think that was the first time I saw a Kenyan babe coming to the bush by herself. Was when I saw the guy who was wheeling the bags to the reception. I thought they are together, but then the guy drove off. One of these joining trips, like I'm saying, it's very affordable to travel. They are joining trips, customized ones.
You can take yourself there, you know.
But point is, there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Because some people are taking time off to appreciate and to take advantage of the ease, especially the easiest. I think the easiest park to go to in this country is the Masai Mara. Watu wanatokanga huko kote wanakuja kuenjoy, and you just here you uko tu hapo umekaa na hujaiona fisi. Hujawahi ona fisi.
There is I think you can agree with me that there's been rise of local or domestic tourism.
As much as there's still a lot to be done.
Yes,
but there has been a significant, especially among the young people. Because also another thing, but sasa with the young people traveling, there is a whole unapata, it's maybe the social pressure from it. I don't know. I don't want to get too much into that, because I think sisi tunakanga tu millennials, Gen Z millennials, because of our mindset and the way we look at things. But I think for the past few years, hata ukiangalia your algorithm, because it's especially on IG and TikTok, you see especially the guys from Nairobi, Tigoni is just there, so most of them are going there. All those nice places in maybe a day trip to Nanyuki. So there is significant improvement.
Rise.
But now what we want to advocate for and what we are pushing is more awareness about the importance of traveling locally. And insisting that you don't need
a lot of funding.
You don't need to be loaded by them.
You don't need a sponsor, man. You don't need
all you need is the spark of curiosity
to
and
travel,
the love of travel.
And the love of travel. And I don't say that Kenyans don't travel or they don't like traveling.
Huku nje watu wako na pesa. Unajua nilikuja kurealize we get, both of us, we get some clients. They're Kenyans. And it hits you very fast. Enyewe si ati hakuna pesa, mimi ndio sina pesa.
Wewe ndio una do. Wewe ndio una do.
So there is that aspect of being loaded. Let it not limit you from trying to explore. There is always something you can do with your 500, 1000 that accounts to travel. And like I said, we want to create a community that demystifies the current perceptions we have about travel.
Yes. And I like it when I meet people who are traveling either alone or in a group. I like it when I hear people talking about attractions or destinations that they've gone to, and that inspires other people. It inspires me also as a traveler, you know, as an event curator. I like it, and let's go outside there, let's travel. And that is the also the backbone of why we are doing this. We are doing this so that we inspire a generation of young people who want to promote tourism in their own country, who want to get curious, who want to go outside, and just see the world, you know. And you can, I know there's an episode we'll give some tips on how to go about this. You don't need a lot of funds. You just need to plan and to be curious, you know. And planning means you can start when you want to go somewhere. You have to know the budget of going there and how you want to do it, and you can start planning as early as now if you want to travel in December, you know.
Sahi kila kitu nilipa mdogo mdogo.
Man.
Let money not hinder you from exploring. And also goes without saying, it is good for your mental health.
It is.
Everything right now inakupandishia blood pressure. Trust me, the air we are breathing here and the ambience and the places we've been to or the places we are planning to go to, it does a number on improving our mental health. tutaingililia mambo ya mental health sana, but it is good. It is good for you. So stay curious, stay adventurous.
Yes.
Please. I don't think even I should be begging you to travel. It is for your own good.
Yeah, it's for your own good.
Yeah.
If you have spare time, uko mjengo ukipata time, please travel. And if you don't know where to start or how to do it, we are consultants. You can reach out to us. We can help you plan your solo trip. But of course, at a fee, man.
Yeah.
Because we have to komboka
at the end of the day.
Yeah, man.
But the whole point of this is igniting a spark in you to start traveling. You're not bragging about the places you've been to. There's a lot that we want to do that we have not yet done, but we are proud of what we've done so far. Yeah. Personally, I wouldn't do anything else. If I went back to the first year of uni, or if I went back, even if I was to start afresh, I wouldn't do anything else. I'd want to be a bushman in this life, the next, and whatever else happens after. So that's it from the Safari Frequency today.
Yes.
Like I said, stay curious, stay adventurous, take that trip. Doesn't matter where you're going to start it from. Bebe anza. If you get stuck, reach out.
Yes.
And there is always time for traveling.
Remember to subscribe,
like and share. See you on the next one.
Adios.
Sikia kunyora.